Hi, my name is Sheona Smith. I'm a teacher and teacher trainer working at the British Council. In this video, I'm going to talk about active participation. Active participation in our lessons is not an ideal. How do you encourage your students to take the lead in your lessons? It's something that we could promote on a daily basis so that the learning that takes place is led by our students. It's not always easy for students to take the initiative, so what can we do as educators to nudge them in the right direction? I have 3 ideas that I'd like to share with you that may help increase student participation in your lessons. This should make for a safer, risk-free environment, better collaboration among learners, and greater engagement. The first idea is the importance of making your learners aware that on most occasions the classroom is a breeding ground for ideas, a place of opportunity rather than a place where everyone has to be right. It's important that our students feel comfortable taking risks in their exploration of content and their use of language to express their understanding. For us, as educators, it may mean being more patient and allowing time for the learners to get their heads around ideas, giving them more space and avoiding a testing atmosphere even when there's no test taking place. The second idea is allowing time for what's known as exploratory talk. And what this means is letting the students work through the concepts in their own way, with their peers, gathering and exchanging ideas without the teacher. Don't you think sometimes our teacher presence can be a bit off-putting? A bit like having your boss hovering behind you in a meeting? Allowing the learners to, first of all, sound out their ideas among their classmates can help to create joint understanding and build confidence. The learners can compare their understanding to their peers in a smaller, safer group before being asked in open class. The third idea is really a couple of easy steps you can take to encourage active learning. You could use the think, pair, share technique in which you allow the learners thinking time. Then they can pair up with another learner or learners to discuss the ideas and then share with the wider group. That's it. Think, pair, share, and once they've done this a few times, it takes seconds for them to buddy up with a partner and share their ideas in the class. Of course, there may be occasions when at this stage they go off task, so you need some evidence that they have come up with some ideas on the content. That's where post-it pilot comes in. With the post-it pilot technique, you create the expectation of them having to produce something in writing. They need to add their ideas or understanding to a number of post-its, you can decide, and then a spokesperson can summarize the ideas in open class. There's a degree of accountability there, individual and in pairs. They've had to come up with something. To take this collaboration further, your students then add their ideas to a concept or word wall which the whole class can browse to gather even more ideas and understanding on the topic. Using the think, pair, share and post-it pilot tasks may take about 10 to 15 minutes, but it's so worthwhile because you allow that space for collaborative, active learning within a safe, risk-free environment. Students taking the initiative and learning actively together under your guidance. Just one more thing, you might want to set a time limit or have an online clock for those more boisterous groups.